Let's do that, so we've unlocked all the available machinery in the game now. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode of Little Big Workshop with me, Spacefish. Now the last episode, I would say, was honestly quite eventful. We went from a huge bug grinding the whole factory to an absolute halt, to me redoing all our game progress from like half an episode, to us actually finally selling out our huge contract, which we, by the way, I don't think have received the money for yet, and at the same time completing the last ever milestone. Not that one, which, I mean, that one's also kind of cool, but this one right here, the last ever milestone in Little Big Workshop, having a higher net worth and average revenue than Nemesis Inc., and we are at the very, very top of the Forbes rankings. It has been a crazy episode, all packed into like 25 minutes, and, well, I mean, as you all can probably start to feel, and I'm starting to feel, I think we're starting to actually get close to the completion of the game, but we are definitely not quite there just yet. There is a good few points left open that I would actually like to take care of. I mean, for one, we've got like 16 research points now that we're going to spend for all the crazy cool stuff that we could ever imagine and research all the cool things I want to research. I don't think it's going to be enough for everything, but it's going to be enough for most of everything, so that should be pretty crazy and cool. And then the one thing kind of left in my books is this stuff right here. The barrel bots, Ink. We have not taken care of our relationships with them yet. We have not pushed that to the max. We have not done the ultimate contract. So I think the ultimate notion on what we will probably end up ending the game off with is going to be doing all of the crazy contracts in this game. So that is on the long-term to-do list, but we've got a lot of other things to take care of, so this is not going to be done in 1 or 2 episodes, I don't think. And, well, let's get right to it. So for a start, we still got 35 simple chairs here apparently to sell out on the market, and with that, unfortunately, one of the last few profitable wooden products at the moment, because as you... Oh, I mean, the small drawers are actually new, so that may be the next thing for us to do then, but all these other things were absolutely dumpstered. It seems that the market has turned around since I last looked, so that's actually maybe not too bad. But we've got these simple chairs. Let's deliver the last batch of those two before they get absolutely dumpstered. And then we've got another 65 that we're making right there. We also just leveled, which means more R&D points, 19 now. That is kind of insane. That may get us nearly everything. And, well, then we've got another few bunch of products right down here that we're making, and we're certainly going to go and get started on that barrel bot contract in a second, because with all this assembly capacity, we should now honestly really be at a point where we can do all this stuff very nicely. We may even just end up getting another one of these bot assembly units just to make sure that we have got all the capacities we need. But for the start, I think let's go into workers actually, because I just remembered that we kind of forgot about these lads right here, and ladettes, well, dudes and dudettes, let's keep it at that. But we hired these people here as haulers in order to really just level them, because we wanted to finally have some technicians and not to have to take care of maintenance ourselves. So we are now finally going to make them technicians, and it's kind of interesting because they... Ah, okay, so that was an interesting bug. As you can see, they kind of stayed haulers, and then I clicked them again, and they changed to technicians, looking all fancy and orange now, and if we click play and stop again, that also actually changes in here, which is great. Now, one of them just disappeared from my list, which is also a very interesting change of, events. She's now all the way down there for whatever reason, but we've got 3 technicians now, and that should hopefully help us not have to go around in circles all the time taking care of the maintenance. Hopefully they will take care of fixing all our machinery by themselves now and not, well, kind of take another thing off our list right there. But we've got 19 research points to take care of, and that is going to be absolutely crazy. I think the one obvious thing that we're going to start out with is plastic production level 3, as that is kind of quite a cool thing to actually check out. You know, some new machinery for us to check out, and we definitely want to do that before the series comes to an end. So we're definitely going to go get that. We're definitely going to go expand our plastic production a bit. I think we'll probably end up buying another plot for that. Maybe we'll just eventually buy all the plots just so we've got that off the list too, but that is definitely going to get taken care of then. Loading bay, I kind of really want that. We also have internships, which is also kind of nice because we get like free workforce, which, you know, is kind of cool. Market manipulation, I really don't want that too badly at the moment, to be honest. We've got delayed transport, which is nice because that could honestly probably help with the barrel bot stuff. You know, as far as I understand this, every 10 days we can delay an incoming transport that is looking to pick up goods by 24 hours, which means we kind of get another whole day to our contract time. And we were struggling with assembly time of the barrel bots before and everything, and I mean there's going to be more complicated contracts. So I think that is honestly probably going to help us a lot. So we're going to take that in hopes that it is what I think it is. That leaves us with 12 points. Now, we've got factory focus right here, and there's a lot of things in here. We've got premium materials, which could be something too cool to check out. We've got Uber workstations, which unlocks an advanced assembler and particle manipulator, whatever that is. But that looks like some new machinery. That's actually kind of cool. Turbo overdrive, meh, don't want that too badly. Color red, no, code red rather. Oh, code red, beautiful. All workers ignore energy drain for 12 hours, also kind of useful to be honest. And Clonk, foundry and plastic injection machine. Highly efficient and sturdy. Kind of interesting too. I think what I want to start out with is this, though. That sounds very, very cool indeed. And we could do this. It will kind of give us more machinery, which is something cool to check out, as opposed to just getting a few free workers or something. Let's do that, so we've unlocked all the available machinery in the game now. That could be kind of cool. I would really like to get this eventually, to be honest. I think that could be helpful with our contracts too, if we manage to get there. And well, maybe we'll check out the interns eventually. I really didn't see the load for a separate loading bay ever thus far. You know, if I wanted to move it, that would be kind of cool. Other than that, I don't know. Didn't really feel I needed that thus far, but that's fine. As you can see down here, there's a lot of green pluses now, and we'll check out all the stuff, and holy moly, it's a lot. So first things first, we've got the advanced assembler, which is 200% assembly speed, which is insane, because we just built like a huge assembly line, all with basic assembly. That's gonna be insane, honestly. That's kind of cool. We've got a plastic extrusion machine, which sounds like a very cool concept. We definitely need one of those. We have got a particle manipulator, which cuts everything and anything at 200%. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy, honestly. Plastic. What do we need plastic for? I've never seen that before. I mean, maybe we've got some more advanced plastic machinery now that can do that, but that's kind of cool. That is kind of insane. I mean, metal and wood and everything. It kind of combines all the machines that we have into one. I mean, the thing is, right, we've still got, like, our advanced table saws here somewhere that do the same thing at 200%. So, I mean, technically, we don't really need that, to be honest. But maybe the plastic part could be useful. We'll see about that. What else do we have? We've got the advanced injection press, which means less manual labor, better results. Oh, so they don't have to pull down a lever again. This thing does it itself, and that's at 200% efficiency, which is really nice. We've got the Clonk Foundry, 250%, and it does both things for us, which is kind of insane. But the other thing's still cheaper. And then we've got Injection Clonk, which is also, wow, okay, so that is basically everything we ever will need for our plastic production, isn't it? Like, we don't even need the stuff we just unlocked for plastics. Kind of crazy to think about. I mean, we unlocked this for plastics. Did we unlock anything else for plastics, or is that everything that you get at tier 3 plastic production? It seems to be everything. So that's kind of crazy. I mean, you only get an advanced injection press. You may as well just go for the injection clunk at this point. But that's cool. That's great. 250% at both. We do not need separate machinery anymore. I love it. And then, I mean, we've got, like, the clunk foundry, which is, like, look at our foundry that we're using now. That is insane speed differences. We're not going to use the basic ability for, like, replacing the basic foundries. I think is like our metal injection. Is it metal injection machines are like a lot more, metal extruders actually are a lot more cost efficient. But that's cool. That's a lot of cool things to get. And well, I mean, we've got the advanced assemblers too, which only costs $7,500. The only great thing would honestly be if we would have an upgrade button here, but we don't. So kind of slightly annoying. The thing I'm currently kind of worrying about is if I pull down all these tables while they have jobs assigned to them, is that going to be an issue? It probably will be. Now the thing is that all these tables here mostly don't seem... Oh. Hello. Mostly don't seem to have tasks assigned to them at the moment. So what we will probably be able to do, and let me just double check that this is actually the same size, but we're definitely going to go through this and replace all the stuff. Now you can see these are actually smaller in size, which is crazy, but we'll pull all the tables down that don't have anything assigned to them at the moment in here, and we will replace them with sparkly new 200% speed tables, which will be absolutely great. And that's gonna, I don't even know, I mean, that's gonna kind of explode our production speed again after these crazy changes that we made all over the place here. Now out here, I think everything has a task assigned to it, doesn't it? Yeah, so we'll have to kind of see about that. Probably want these tasks all to run out for a quick minute so we can swap that through. Then we've got the foundries, which also still have things assigned to them, so we'll have to wait for that to run out. Now the plastic production on the other hand side should be rather easy to actually take care of, so let's quickly do that maybe. Let's go to plots, let's buy this one right here, and we won't buy all of them just yet. Oh no, does the house have to go now? What happened? The fence is still there. Why is the fence still there? Game? Did I destroy the game? Kind of feels like I may have done that. Let's try and just remodel it like that, I guess. I don't know, that's weird. We're just going to make this room absolutely ginormous, basically, and just put a few mood boosting items into there. Seems like we're able to do it, but the fence and the tree is still there. Explain yourself, game. I'm kind of worried by this, but we'll go for it. We'll see what happens. We'll order it like this, and that is definitely a bit of an issue, isn't it? I think that may be a bit of an issue. We'll see what happens. Oh no, there it goes. Everything disappeared. Okay, maybe that was just a bit laggy in terms of disappearing or something. Now the house is gone, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. We didn't really need all that space to begin with, but I guess that's what it is now. We munch away at a bit of the chocolate here. Oh, I've still got some remnants of the mules that were in the factory a while ago. But that will be expanding. That's going to be nice. Other than that, did we have anything else that we needed? The clunk foundry, the injection clunk, which is going to go into there. Not going to use any of the tier 3 plastic stuff, to be honest, because I have the injection clunk, which is way cooler. I would love some advanced robot testing station, but I don't think that's going to be a thing, because, like, this is kind of technically final assembly as well, right? There's going to be multiple parts that are put together, and then they're going to be tested there. It's not actually just testing, as far as we've already experienced, so, But, well, we're rich now, 422k after getting the 220k for the F1 minicars from our humongous contracts. Absolutely beautiful right there. Also, all these tables up there seem to have been pulled apart, so we will grab the advanced assemblers and actually put those all over the place right here. It's actually counted as light machinery now, because, well, it's actually machinery. There seems to be arms on it and everything, which is kind of insane. Let me just pause this real quick while we put all these in here, because there's a... Oh, no. Seriously? Can somebody go and pick that up, please? Like, come on. Somebody pick these things up. Please? Can somebody pick... I don't know. Why are you... Did they just put it closer to the wall just to annoy me? Or okay, that should be better. So, We'll grab the rest of the tables that we can already grab. I'm kind of having a feeling that we may end up with more tables than we had before, just because these are kind of using less space. I mean, if you look at this is almost already enough to put another one there. And I think we will have enough space to put another one there, because this is 2, right? It seems to be saving 1 spot, basically, on every table. So this is 2 to wide, so I would get rid of this thing, put 1, move these 2, 1 to the right. Yeah, beautiful. That is insane. Okay, and then we're going to go and put another one of these up here, even have some space out there, so we can theoretically just move that into the corner there. And I think we may get another table squeezed into there as well if we actually just move that to there. So we will end up with even more assembly tables that go at twice the speed that we had previously, which in my mind, if you ask me, is kind of insane, but it also costs us a lot of money, honestly. I mean, that was 52k right there. If we want to do the whole thing, that's probably like 100k right here, and another 100k right there, and that's just for the assembly stuff, because we've got the clunk foundry, which is pretty darn expensive. We've got the plastic working stuff, which is just kind of expensive. So we will also need to make more money. Click, click, click. We will also need to make more money to actually kind of back this up with something. So we'll have to keep that in mind. But with that said, let me move this mood boosting item to there. Let me unlock that and move that one over like that. And then we'll eventually move that in just a second. And we will also... Oh, we can't link the other assembly tables because they're kind of of a different kind. So that is potentially going to be a bit of an issue, especially given the crazy amounts of simple chairs we still have to make. But we'll manage that surely eventually. So why are you all unhappy? Oh, is this a different kind of mood level, or could be? We're gonna move this thing one over. I think these are taking more mood away, are they? Minus 17. I think that's a lot more, as opposed to minus 4. Yeah, so mood may actually become an issue now. That said, I mean, we've got so many trophies. We've got all the big contract trophies as well, so we could kind of just put them into here. Double the mood that we get from the items and be happy with that ever after. So we're going to do that. That's going to be great. We're going to put another one right there, and then we've still got 2 left. We're going to put a plastic trophy in here, and I think that we've kind of covered about everything with the trophies, so that's going to be easy enough pretty much. And I mean, look at that, all these cool arms and everything. That's going to all move around. It's going to be cool and fancy and awesome and everything, so very much looking forward to that. Now I think we got to get some more projects going kind of as well, so kind of got to think about that. We've also still got a lot of these small wheel rims to get going, so that's also something to keep in mind. I really kind of I want to proceed faster, basically, but well, what do I say? You know, there's a lot of things to take care of, so it's gonna still take a while, as I kind of previously indicated. But with that said, I think we're gonna go and grab something that's wooden. These square tables seem to be shooting up in price. We've got a demand of 63 units already, and that's only going to be set to rise in the near future. So we're going to do that. We already have everything assigned for materials as well, so that is honestly kind of super easy. We will do the assembly. That's actually a good question. Where do we want to do this? I kind of don't want to do any more projects right now. I mean, everything is nice and easy and linked, but I want to kind of get rid of these thingies here and... well, you know. Can I get rid of this without messing up my contract queue? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. And there's another 70. Okay. So no, I mean, the thing is, this thing is going to assign more. I've got an idea. Alright? No, you cannot unlink while... okay, so I've got to get rid of all these tasks, apparently. How about this side here? How much stuff do I have in the queue here still? A ton. All the skateboards, basically. I think we're going to just kind of have to wait this out for a minute. So I think I'll place a quick cut. We'll kind of wait for all the queues to empty real quick so I can replace all these assembly stations. And, well, hopefully maybe potentially the clunk foundries if we have enough money. And yes, we will have to... maybe let's take care of this room real quick. We've got the plastic trophy, so we're just going to place that in here, and that's going to make everyone happy as ever. So, but that's kind of going to be easy enough. And this stuff is also going to empty, which is also going to help because we're going to have to move that all around. So, hopefully not going to run too low on money doing this, because of course, you know, there's going to be a lot of idle employees that are not going to do much of anything, but I would really like to hopefully kind of get this thing sorted. I should have probably waited for this whole thing to run empty before we do anything. Now, for the simple chairs, what are we really waiting for here? Oh. I didn't fix this, did I? I never fixed the chair backs. See? It's all just assigned to one woodbender. That's why the chairs are going so slowly right now. That's something I gotta watch out for, you know, because you make all these crazy modifications, and like you guys probably gotta watch out for too, you know. You make all these crazy cool modifications to the factory, and you expand, you make you get new tools and new workers and everything, and eventually you're just gonna come to a point where you do a product again that you did previously on only one machine, that you now don't remember to reassign to the billboard for all the machines, for example, or just like it's still assigned to an old machine when you have got a faster one, something like that, you know. You really have to watch out for that. Ideally, I would probably just go and assign all this stuff from the get-go, you know, just restart from the basics and do it all over again, but that's just something I kind of may be forgetting every now and again. So yeah, bit of an annoyance. But that said, this should now all be kind of properly reassigned, even though the queue is probably kind of set in a way where the skateboard is prioritized, not the chair, which may be a bit annoying indeed. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to prioritize that. Is that going to change the prioritization in the billboard as well? It may have. I think so, yeah. So, what I'll be doing, though, is I will kind of let the queue run a bit lower, you know, get rid of all the tasks that are assigned to the workstations. And, I mean, once this thing is all done, which should really just depend on the simple chairs being done, we can finish this, get new contracts in, assign them to this thing, only let that run empty, and do the same thing here. So, I think that is the plan there. For now, though, quick cut. I'll be back when this is all kind of a bit more done. Actually, I'm back for 1 second. We're going to deliver these chairs real quick because there's going to be a market update in 1 hour, and we're going to lose a bit of money if we don't. So we're going to get rid of some of those real quick, and well, now time to make some more simple chairs, which we will actually just sell before this market phase ends. So I'll see you on the other side. Alright, back we are. We're getting a little bit of a call, so let's check that out real quick. Apparently it's just these guys that want, like, a powered skateboard again. I mean, honestly, the product is quite insane. I would kind of like to do it, but we're not going to do it right now. I also hear things hissing away, which I really don't like. I hope my mechanics are after that. I'm not quite sure. Where are things hissing away? Are they actually automatically doing this? Because I'm kind of questioning this right now. If things are hissing away, that's not too great. That's not it. That's service routines. Where are my technicians at? Here. Technicians automatically repair workstations but during downtime. Okay, so that may be a bit of an issue. Let's just go around and repair the hissing ones real quick if we can find any. There was one here, yep. I mean, that's not got downtime, so maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's also just too little technicians. Could be that. Let's maybe hire another 2. Maybe another 3. Get them trained, and we'll eventually make them technicians too. But yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of workstations are actually hissing away in yellow and everything, so not too great. It seems a few here and there are kind of maintained, so I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. You know, these were used previously, and these are max stats, so maybe they were just waiting for the downtime, but I'm not going to risk it. We're going to keep it at that. And also, before we actually keep speeding on here with the simple chairs nearly being done, and we can maybe still out the office chairs real quick, these things are not in use anymore. So it seems like it's time to actually swap our foundries. Now, before we do that, what I want to quickly check out actually is these are actually bigger. So that's something to keep in mind. They're bigger by a whole lot. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move the abrasive saw to the corner here and that abrasive saw right next to it, so we've got some extra space. And we will sell these 2 foundries like that for 5,000? I thought those were more expensive when I bought them, but okay. And then when there is space and people have actually moved things out of the way, please do. then we will buy some new cool toys. But with that said, simple chairs also nearly done, which is great stuff indeed. We've got space here now, so let's go and grab our brand new clunk. I mean, these things look sick, dude. These things look abso-flippin'-lutely sick. Still 72 mood, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've got the trophy in there, so no way ever to bring our workers' mood down with the beautiful trophies we have, and Jesus Christ are these things big. I'm gonna kind of just size that down a tad bit so people can move through a bit quicker, and hopefully that's gonna, sorry for the little bump, hopefully that is still gonna be fine in terms of movement speed. Now, where is my last chair being made, and why are you making, oh no, there's trample cars in here still as well? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's kind of bad, to be honest. That is kind of real bad. I mean, you know, I guess it's like workable, but still, I'm not too much of a fan of that. Let's just make sure that these things are maintained, because there's not going to be any downtime for the foreseeable future. Let's deliver out all the simple chairs as well, and, well, hopefully they're going to get finished with these trample cars sometime soon as well, because, like, God almighty. Do we have a lot of stuff to take care of? I mean, we're making a lot of profit still. Net worth is climbing. It's all fine and fancy overall, but still, and look at this. This is just insanely cool. Look at these foundries. I want to see people using them. God, that is cool. So we've got the billboard right here. That's, of course, then going to be, like, for our new insane foundries right here. Look at this. I love that. That is just insanely cool. So, some new advanced technology right there for us to use, which is going to be great and beautiful indeed, hopefully. And I don't know. I mean, this is still very much working away. But, well, I don't know. It's time to end this off. Unfortunately, despite cuts and everything, the episode time has come to an end. So, we will end it off right here for today. And then we'll get back in the next one and hopefully advance our plans a bit further while I do a bit of maintenance scheduling here again, just to make sure that nothing explodes on us. But well, a lot of cool toys still to get for the factory, I would say. A lot of goals still very much eyed too, so this all is far from over. I hope you enjoyed today's episode though. As always, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider hitting that subscribe button right down below, as well as that bell icon right next to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. But with all that out of the way and all my lazy, not busy at all work is swarming the break rooms once more, I'm gonna end it off right here. So thanks a lot for watching as always, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.